and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor's sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. His guys have won 2 straight since falling in Week 1. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pitch or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was...
You know, this is going to get annoying. If I've got to sit there and fucking do my fucking... if I've got to sit here and do this every single fucking week. Yeah, this is going to get really annoying really fast. Like, I'm not kidding. I don't understand why that was there, but okay.
In the case last week, he didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it once more with ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. 15-yard pickup there.
Yeah, I'm just trying something here. I'm actually exporting it. Or
1st down.
I'm actually, like, you know, I edited a video. I'm exporting it while I'm playing and recording this. I want to see if the PC can handle it. It seems like it's handling okay, so I don't know if there's going to be any frame drops or not, but if there is,
and they'll take this down inside.
It's pretty heavy on the computer. Not a lot of computers.
This duo, dynamite.
Yeah, running this shit with ray tracing and fucking ultra, and then exporting, and that's pretty impressive, I think. So it's running pretty well.
They'll give it to ETN on the option. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Brings up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Sorry, I tapped out for a second.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. They'll run it here with ETN. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Hey, Ron!
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. third down. So it is fourth down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This from 30 yards out. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming. A tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. If he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
This pass right side caught by Last. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Jaguars offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. This returnable from inside his own 40. Cowboys offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Ready, break! Let's go! 9, 6, go!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. Jack Kaiser in on the tackle.
41.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete. Darnell Savage, terrific coverage there, able to get a hand on it. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in. And They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Gain of 4 brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Throwing is Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down. The Cowboys take over first down.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive.
Ready, set. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Another run here with Harris. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
12 yards on the play. Leads to third down and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Harris. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with first and 10. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Let's go now.
They'll give it to Harris again.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Makes it second and 10.
Back to throw. Now a screen set up for Harris, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
He'll look to throw. Back into the hands of Mingo. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Harris. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Go.
Harris. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. setting up third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
He'll try to run with Harris. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Cowboys. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead.
Jaguars 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jags offense getting set to get back to work. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the Mozzie Smith in there to drop him. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick.
Ready, break.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Second down at the Jaguars' 43-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18.
Now a give up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal.
Let's go now.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Blue will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go. Cowboys extend their advantage to 14-3.
14. Jaguars 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10.
Lawrence is passed.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, now it's 2nd and 1. Lawrence now. Hitting slant there. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jaguars.
On first and 10, Lawrence. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
And the Jaguar at first down.
Lawrence on the draw, it's Etienne, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Lawrence now on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things up. Before third down.
It's third down. Third and
23.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Bengals. And this is Chase Brown. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bengals get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And this is the Saints quarterback. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. The Saints out in front. It's now 17-0, and that game has gone to the half. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Tennessee Titans. And this is Jackson Dart. He's going to find a man. It's an 11-yard touchdown pass. This one is at halftime, and it's the Giants with the lead at the half. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Third quarter begins with a run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one.
10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now a handoff running right. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 20, here's second and 8.
Brings up second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cougar 19.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
It's a gain of a yard.
He'll try to run. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. And he'll get it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
Come on. Hit.
First down.
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19. 60 back.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Down. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now, the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
60 back. Unlock line. Unlock ready.
They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will extend this. Quarter lead.
Jaguars 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready. Their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Cowboys have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6.
At their 49-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Cowboys' 33-yard line.
Hey, Lion!
Throwing is Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Jaguar first down.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. He'll be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Flushed to his left. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Back to throw. This one hauled in by Thomas.
Lawrence's
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
a 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Second down, Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Here's the 24.
Now Lawrence. And this will pay off. It is caught.
Look at him standing out of bounds when he caught that ball. Hold on.
Jacksonville. That his 1st touchdown this year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The return starts at the 13. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Third down, they need 5.
Let's go now. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Formation.
The Jaguars offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jalen Walker getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
12 yards on the play.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. There's CeeDee Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And it's looking like 4-0 might be in the cards. Looking to finish off a perfect September as they're going to start this drive. 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way.
It's crazy. Man, that was play call. They just did well with the play call. But, man, my God, playing a 34-7 road game.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 1st and 10.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Mozzie Smith, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. To throw is Lawrence. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second down.
They try the right side this time. Open space inside the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's second and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Down give on the ground, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, Rob.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Lawrence. On the run to the right.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence going for it all. That is hard, and he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
A 51-yard gain. First down, Jaguars.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Lawrence now. He pulls it in around the 5. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down.
5 yards on the play.
Now here's Lawrence. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Jaguars. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Ready, set.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
76.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced out right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. A pass taken in by Harris. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Hey, Ron. It was hot. Fine. It's hot.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd.
Throwing is Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. So now a big spot coming here. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one fielded at the 15. Nice work here on the return as they get this close to the 35.
What a time for that. I mean, you've just finished 4 quarters. You've got guys with tired legs, they're dragging, they're worn out, and then you get this return, it sparks your entire sideline, and you have a chance to win this game right away here on this opening drive of overtime.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 33, here's second down and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
Come on, go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. He'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away.
You must change the rules because it used to be if you scored a touchdown the first drive, you win it automatically. They must have changed that.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game.
There we go.
And match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jags offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jackson.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
Third and long.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Why are we still playing? What the fuck are the new rules? We should have won already.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So
okay, I was going to say. Why am I getting the ball back?
They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.